As we review in this unit, there are more than 6,000 languages in the world today, and many of these languages are endangered. Every year, around 26 languages disappear in the world, according to information from United Nations. With these languages, the story and culture of the people who speak them also goes. Ecuador is not the exception, since its 13 mother tongues have some threat that puts them in danger of extinction. One of the languages in critical condition is Zapara, of Cayape nationality from Pastaza, which doesn't have 10 speakers. So, to answer the question, how could you by yourself contribute to preserving languages? I'm going to share my experience. I really like languages, and like most people with this interest, I started to learn the most widely spoken languages in the world because it would be the most useful, isn't it? I am a person of facts. I hadn't seen how important it is to preserve endangered languages until I understood the reason in class. For me, simple. There is a lot of information, very valuable information, contained in these ancestral languages. Currently, I don't have contact with any of the 13 mother tongues of the country, but I have contact with the new generations. And something I'm going to do is share the data that I mentioned earlier and other facts that I will discover so that the new generations can also know that languages of minorities are as important as those of the majority. I was thinking some ways to save endangered languages. One fact is that many of the endangered languages are only transmitted orally, so their low number of speakers put them in serious danger of disappearing. A way to save them could be write them. Having written records, books, dictionaries is a good way to keep them. Another way is that in the territories where these languages are spoken, the transmission of the mother tongues can be maintained. It's fine to learn the dominant language to obtain new opportunities, but everything must be done to protect the endangered languages. And endangered languages should not only be taught at home, but schools can teach them as well. To teach languages, there is no a single strategy. For me, the most important is to teach language together with culture. When you are learning context, culture, history, curiosities, traditions, you are not just learning a language. You are beginning to become part of a different way of life. When you get involved, it motivates you to learn more, and that is the second strategy I want to share. Get involved, interact, be part. It's not worth knowing a language if the information it contains is not transmitted.